Okay, I wonder if the YouTube promos bot will make an announcement.
I guess we'll see.
Yeah. Okay, wait.
Whoa.
It did?
It's alive. Let me mute.
Ooh, it did.
Okay. Is anybody here? No.
According to my thing, I have no viewers. Okay, let's go.
I'm watching.
You're
I'm the
gonna go
one
first.
watching right now. It's me.
Yeah, I'll just do that for now.
Alright, but you're gonna post the VOD, right?
Wait, I could do this.
I don't know what this is.
There, now it looks nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, so I'm just going.
Yeah.
Alright, this is my team. You can go to the next slide.
Okay. Like, for some reason, slides take forever to, like, update in OBS. Like, I remember doing my draft review.
Yeah, it's still not changed.
Oh, Jordan. In the chat. I don't actually see him in the chat, but I saw him
Yeah, I
pop
didn't
up
see him in the chat either.
I saw him pop up in the chat widget on my stream.
Yeah.
Okay, there. It updated.
Okay. So week one. Oh, we go to the next slide already. Just flip already.
The paste?
No. Don't watch any of them. Don't watch any of them. This is. I'm gonna upload the slides, or I'll post them there. All right. So week one versus Tay, I have a lot of notes because it's an important week. It's probably the most important week of my season. So I have plan versus reality because, and you can jump in whenever you want. Based off of, I mean, like, obviously, you know what happened each of these weeks, so feel free to just jump in wherever you want. So the plan versus reality is what I focused on for this week, and for all 4 weeks I did slightly different formats. But so I had clear plans. Game 1 and game 2 was I first wanted to disrupt with Instant Klefki, and I had Scarf Instant, and then Klefki had Screens and Thunderwave for speed control. And then I wanted to sweep with Comfy Gudra in the back. And then what really happened is that I just activated Gothitel's competitive 3 times, and I lost an awful game. And then game 2, I wanted to lead Magnezone to use a bunch of flash cannons because Tay has Lele and Lapras. Oh, sorry, flash cannons or rising voltage. Because that could stop Tay's main options against Gudra. And then I wanted to sweep Gudra in the back. And then what actually happened is I lost sight of my win conditions, and I just let Comfy Magnezone. I don't know. Like, I watched these back today to make these notes. I don't know what I was thinking with that lead. The lead doesn't make sense. This is true, Jordan. I'm sorry, Jordan.
Yeah. You have to have the thing at the beginning. There's like three, like 6.
I know. I just tried to make it quickly. Yeah, and then basically errors I made were that I should have just realized that Gudra could stop Gothitelle if Gothitelle didn't have boosts, and Comfey can't lead into Lele. You can go to the next one.
Okay.
And then
I'm not gonna go to the next one yet. I'm gonna do my input.
Okay, so, cool.
First of all, kind of funny. So historically, throughout the 2 seasons, I feel that Samax's weakest point is like panicking, like doing like making a dumb mistake, things like that.
Okay, you might want to go to the next slide.
No.
No, you might want to for what you're saying right
now. And literally before this game, I messaged him, "Don't F up, you'll be fine." And then he effed up.
That's out of context.
But he's done better, so we'll see the next slides. He's done way better. I'm happy for you.
I'm waiting for it to update. I'm sorry that. Oh, okay, yeah. So the important takeaways from week 1 was exactly what Brav said. Little fun little calculation. My mistake in parting shotting into Gothitelle made it a lot more powerful. Don't be stupid. That's another lesson. That's an important one. And as you can see, the italics indicate a lesson which, despite being taught by match play 10,000 times, I've not yet learned. So that's important. If your matches are trying to teach you a lesson over and over again, you should be receptive to them, and that's what I'm trying to do moving forward. All right, next slide.
Okay. Do you want to do replays or paste for this?
No, I'm not going to do them for any of them. It's going to take way too long. So
okay,
now upload.
It's up.
Okay, so week 2 versus your boy. Next slide.
It's on the summaries.
Okay.
For you, yeah.
So summaries for this week. So game 1, I lost. If you want to go watch them again, I'll post these after. I over-focused on Dracovish because the plan was Comfey Gudra, so Dracovish is obviously, and Sand is a big problem for that because it can just outspeed and outrage, or outspeed and Wormwind even. And then, so I specifically made a Comfey set that could 2-hit KO it with Draining Kiss. Thank you, Jordan. I appreciate that. So basically what happened is that I just kept trying to hit Dracovish with the Draining Kisses, but it had Substitute and Protect, so I ended up wasting a lot of turns, and I gave your boy enough time to pick off Comfey and Incin, and then since I had Gudra and Slowking alone, they couldn't really do enough to stop Regieleki in the back, and I just lost. Then game 2, I don't remember if this was an adjustment or my plan, honestly, but no, it was like a planned adjustment actually. So I led Klefki with Gudra because I figured if Gudra had issues, then Klefki could disrupt whatever was giving Gudra issues. Klefki ran Lagging Tail that week, and I was able to take out Regieleki and have Pout on early, which weirdly enough put me into a winning endgame with Comfey because fully invested Comfey with Giga Drain and Draining Kiss simply beats Dracovish and Mamoswine because there was also Incin in the back with Fake Out. And then I just made 2 key protect reads, but I was probably winning regardless. In game 3, I played to a clearer plan, which was Weakness Policy Slowking, which I couldn't get off in the first game. Basically, I realized that Slowking was my win con game 3, so I led Comfey Incin for guaranteed Trick Room, and then based on the lead, it was Regieleki Mamoswine. I knew I could get up Trick Room if I faked out Regieleki, even if it protected, which would basically offer up Incin to Mamoswine as a sack, and that's what happened. And Incin got O-code, but I got up Trick Room, and your boy could not get through Slowking, Comfey, and Trick Room. So that was a fairly clean sweep to end week 2 on a positive note. And then you can go to the next slide.
Yeah.
Or
I don't really have
add whatever
to
you
add.
want.
I don't remember that week as well.
Let me know when it swaps.
Then done.
All right. So takeaways from week 2 were basically just how I improved from getting my ass handed to me week 1. I prepped well. I prepped better than week 1 because week 1 I didn't prep for the right things. I didn't prep for competitive, which I had to be looking out for. Whereas in week 2, I was aware of the right things that I needed to be prepping for. And then on top of that, I made the important reads that I needed to, including a somewhat ballsy sacrifice at the end of the game. Yeah, Weakness Policy Slowking is an issue.
Also, yeah. Your boy, I like your new channel name.
Yeah, it's a good channel name. Yeah, so that's takeaways.
Nice.
Again, if you want to add anything,
you still don't want replays or paste?
No.
Okay.
So you can just hop right over that slide. Yeah. So week 3 is versus Jordan, obviously. So the difference in how I put this was preparation analysis versus outcome. I didn't fully summarize the game because the matches or the separate games because I didn't feel it was necessary because it was fairly straightforward what happened. I basically, looking at the teams, I just thought that Jordan wouldn't have an answer to special Gudra with weakness policy, and then intertwined with that was Comfey with the +2 or +3 from oozes could start grabbing Okos. If not, if it's not grabbing Okos, it's at the very least grabbing strong 2 KOs.
Coughing. Okay, poppin'. Good to see ya. Sam's being too obsessed over the basketball game.
No, it's not. That's not that. Okay, I'm back.
Okay. Not the basketball game?
Okay, it hasn't started yet.
Oh, yeah, it hasn't started. Wait, shouldn't it have started 6 minutes ago?
No, that's not how basketball works. Okay, so my alternate options, which didn't even come through, but I just remember, were Balloon Magnezone with Rising Voltage, Flash Cannon, Body Press, so that was a max target, and then less so a max target, but if necessary, a max target with Life Orb Slowking, which could also answer Trick Room, which I saw as a possibility with Trigology, and then obviously Psychic versus Trigology is a big deal. So what happened is basically my analysis was accurate, or at least was accurate for what Jordan brought. I don't at all hold it against Jordan because I think his team was just really poorly matched up against mine. Even Unaware Clefable was a clever addition, but it just wasn't enough, even though it could take the hits from Gudra. All right, you can go to the next or comment.
My comment is that you are exactly right. I tried to make a mock for you, and I had no way to stop Gudra. You just had a huge matchup thing, and you played to it well.
Let me know when it's up.
Okay, takeaways. Let me just wait.
Okay, so
wait, no, it's not up yet.
Okay,
I clicked the button, but it's not up yet.
Yeah, sorry about the.
It's up now.
This is not my thing. Sorry that there are no visuals. I'm realizing.
No, it's good.
Very bad.
You're good at it.
So takeaways. I thought it was very important, even though I 2-0 Jordan, which was my first 2-0 of the season, and I'm not used to getting 2-0s. I usually win 2-1 or lose 0-2. I don't usually 2-0 people, but basically I said to myself, it's important not to get overconfident because Jordan's team was poorly matched up. So if I ride too high on a confident win based off of a good matchup for me, I'm just going to get destroyed in the next weeks. But it's also important to value making a clear plan and executing upon it against a strong coach, which is what happened, and basically just more continued progress from week 1 against Tay, which was pretty disastrous. All right, you can go next.
Oh, you have a visual now.
What?
You have a visual.
I do?
Yeah.
Let's go.
It's up.
Okay. Oh yeah, first free agent acquisition. Magnezone sucks. Well, no, Magnezone doesn't suck. Don't tell Steve.
It kind of sucks, to be honest.
No, Magnezone is good. It's just
I might
the
argue
issue
that Magnezone is actually. I mean, I think Magnezone is better for the tier value, but that's not working.
Probably, yeah. The issue with Magnezone is that it has 4 times ground weakness. Everybody knows that. Magnezone is very good for its tier 2. Provided you cover for its weakness. I covered for its weakness with Haunter and Mantine, neither of which have come because they're bad. After you're off this, okay. So Magnezone wasn't helping, and Magnezone contributed to a glaring weakness on my main team, which made it harder for Incin to put in work. I thought, at least. So I was looking for steel types, and then AC dropped Ferrothorn, and Ferrothorn kind of looks weird on my team at first because Like, why do I need something that's so defensively bulky when I have Ensign and Klefki? But I think even through 1 week, I've shown it's a pretty solid addition because, first of all, the main thing is its 4-time weakness is a lot better on my team. Fire is not as bad because it sucks into Gudra, it sucks into Ensign. It's good into Amoongus, but other than that,
you're Slowking.
But
it's also
okay, yeah,
who supports
and that's the major thing. This can even go into next week, so you could even go to the next slide. And then I realized that Ferrothorn Slowking is a very strong Trick Room mode, independent of my matchup versus Moody. But week 4 versus Moody, that's what I brought, because they complement each other very well in Trick Room. Because Slowking's main issue is its physical defense. It just doesn't really have very many issues, to be honest.
I would actually argue with its typing is kind of an issue.
I mean, it's better than.
Surprised, but
it's Psychic Water. It's good.
Well,
it has a lot of weaknesses, but it's good.
Yeah, a lot of weaknesses is the problem.
Yeah, but
Okay, the slide's up, by the way. Also, Ferrothorn is nasty on your team, and I learned that when you were doing your prep. Oh, are you gone again?
No, okay, I'm here.
Oh, you said stall. I just saw that.
Yeah, I just missed a dunk. He had the first round line. Okay. Nothing happened. Okay. So key points. So week 4 versus Moody. This is fresh in my mind, so I had lists written down. And I went for a different format. I went for key points, and then how that worked out basically. So I had a lot of questions for this matchup. So like, can Smoothie stop AV or Ferrothorn? Does he have the tools on his team to stop it? At first, it was looking like no. Then it was looking like Togekiss kind of does damage, but also doesn't do enough and takes too much. And, if he brings Rapidash, that'll be an issue, but will it be that much of an issue? And then I thought, okay, well, so he has some fire coverage. What if there's Slowking with Rain Dance? Then he's going to be doing nothing. Like even Rapidash starts to bounce off of Ferrothorn, and then like Heat Wave. I think it happened in the game to max Ferrothorn AV and Rain was like 14% or something like that. It was like it's like damage that you would get from like a resisted move. Like it doesn't even make sense. So I thought that was what I should play to, but I didn't want to be too aggressive on that because I felt like if I came too obviously out into hard Trick Room, that would just get stopped. And then another key point was avoiding status, and I bolded that because that's really why I did everything that I did, basically. I had Safeguard Klefki was the beginning of the team, even though it didn't end up being that pivotal in the game. And Hydration Gudra, which I'll get back to in a second. So was Instant necessary? If I sound distracted, I'm watching the game, by the way. Just want that to be known. This is Braff's fault.
I mentioned it.
Yeah, so is Instant necessary in the matchup? I had a full team of 6 and I didn't have Instant, and I was like, why am I not bringing Instant? Like, it's Instant. It's like probably the best Pokemon in the format.
It is a good type matchup.
It's the most used one at least. Yeah, and it's a good matchup. Exactly, it's a good matchup into Spectra. Like, am I crazy not bringing this? I didn't end up bringing it. I was like, this 6 Pokemon team seems like a good hard Trick Room mode, and I just don't have the space for Instant. I would rather have a Moongus. So then with that, and then on top of that,
Instant should have been your 8th choice, Hitmonchan 7th choice.
No, you're a fool. No offense. Well, actually, so yeah, Instant wasn't coming, which was also because I was scared of Braviary. Probably overlearned a lesson from week 1 there, honestly. And then how to stop Umbreon. I got destroyed in Mox with your boy by Umbreon, which then didn't even come. but that's why Comfey got Taunt as opposed to Giga Drain, which helped move Gudra to Hydration from Sap Sipper, which ended up being a very smart move. And it also swapped around my items a bit because Umbreon just hard stalled my first team in Trick Room and yawned everything, and I couldn't do anything. So I adapted my team to stop Umbreon, and then what happened? Expectation versus reality is a key point of, I think, every draft league matchup, but especially this one, because I think the week 4 matchup for me was probably my most dynamic one. It was the most, I don't know that it was the most even, but it had like the most going on in it. Maybe week 1 versus Tay. But there was a lot of interesting stuff between me and Smooth's teams because they interact in such a way that the top of his team is bad into my team, but the top of my team is also kind of bad into his. But then both of the middle of our teams are strong into each other's teams. So it was a weird matchup. And I was really worried about Braviary Umbreon. I thought they were going to be the big game changers, and neither came. So right out from the team preview, I was like, okay, now what? And then I saw Cottonee, Duraludon were unexpected to an extent. And then worst of all, Rapidash. Not because I didn't think I could stop Rapidash, but just because I knew it played into what I was playing. So very good on Smoothie for seeing that, by the way. Seeing that Ferrothorn was an issue and bringing Rapidash into Instant Gudra, that's a very ballsy move by him. And with Play Rough also, it actually becomes a pretty strong option into my team, which I thought he could bring, but like I wanted to be prepared for it, but I also didn't want to be like, well, what if I lose to Rapidash because it's Rapidash? But then what was similar to my prep was that Slowking, Ferrothorn, and Trick Room is not really stoppable, which is what happened in game 2. And basically, just a summary of the match was game 1, I got outplayed, and then I crit and won. And then game 2.
Are you watching the replays?
No, I just had to mute for a second. I'm back. Then game 2, game 2, I played into my plan, and this was an important point for me because Graf can attest to this. I always shift off my plan, even if it's a good one, if I get rattled game 1. But game 2, after I got kind of destroyed by Rapidash and won off of a crit, I decided that I was going with my Ferrothorn plan because the plan was to Gudra sweep game 1 to allow for a Ferrothorn sweep game 2. And even though I kind of got destroyed by Rapidash and knew it was coming game 2, I said to myself, Ferrothorn Slowking beats this, and I know it does, and that's what happened. You can go forward.
Okay. Yeah, also a heads up, I kind of have a cold, so if I'm ever taking a pause, it's to cough. I mute both for your call and the video stream.
All right. Okay, sorry about the length, guys. I didn't practice this. So overall takeaways, week 1 was bad, and then I improved, and I improved well, and I improved specifically on what I was doing poorly. And then this has also been my best performance through half season so far, which is cool. Gudra's good. Daddy was wrong about that. And then mere threats of Instant and Amoongus were valuable. Basically, why I put that was just because neither have really done anything, but they have very much so affected how people prep for me, which makes it easier for me to make decisions because if I can read what people are going to bring, it makes my life a lot easier. Even though that led to me reading Braviary and Braviary didn't come, but it also led to me calling a lot of things like Well, I guess that's not Amoonguss Instant, but it makes some of what people are gonna bring a little more obvious, which is nice. And then Slowking and Comfey are both really good value Pokemon, and also quality of the play in the league at this point is like really high. Like I've been here obviously since the beginning. The difference between now and season 1 is pretty pretty absurd. All right, you can go for it.
Okay, you kind of just cut out a little bit. But yeah, season 1 was wild.
That's unfortunate. Season 1 was not the best quality, at least from my end.
Okay.
And it was like fine quality, but
Yeah,
it was
now
like
it's
fine
instant,
quality
by
at
the
best.
way. The switching.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Okay, so item analysis. Items sorted by usage. So I figured I would do this because it's just something fun to look at. The item I've used every week is Life Orb. So Daddy, expect a Life Orb. But maybe now I won't bring it. Life Orb, obviously, really good item. Like 30% boost is just really good. And then AV, Sash, and super effective berries. So these are more commentaries on the team. AV is because I feel like I need to supplement special bulk more on this team than I do physical bulk, which is just a commentary on instant being good. Even though that's not really the case because I also
so
have
much special
a
bulk.
lot
You
of
don't need
Max
to
Quake and I
supplement
have
it.
Clefty. Well, yeah, but like on instant, I need a supplement. On Ferrothorn, I need a supplement. Goodra didn't need the supplement, but I gave it to it anyway.
Wait, what's Ferrothorn's spit F again? 116? Needs a supplement?
It's not high enough. It's not high enough. I'm just gonna any Greers. Okay. Yeah, Focus Sash obviously necessary because Amoonguss and Comfey sort of fight over that. And then Super Effective Berry, I've had one of each Aka, Yachi, Kasib, so I feel like that's pretty standard. I feel like Super Effective Berries are pretty standard for draft. And Aka and Yachi were both Amoonguss. And Amoonguss is, I think that's kind of a commentary on my team because Amoonguss is a very strong super effective berry holder. And then 2 uses like Clay, Compe, and Weakness Policy. I'm actually using Weakness Policy now less than I ever have. Because I have more consistent damaging options than previous teams. And 1 use, so I've used a lot of items already. I used 1 Choice Scarf, 1 Expert Belt, 1 Lagging Tail, Citrus, Pinch, Air Balloon, Mental Herb. Those are all fairly standard, like single-use items. But Mental Herb is bolded and italicized because it doesn't make sense that I have Mental Herb once, because, as Jordan likes to point out, my entire team is Taunt Bait. Yet I've only brought Mental Herb once, and I think it's worked out in general pretty fine for me. I've kind of gotten away with it. And I think that is sort of an interesting little nugget of information, especially because it hasn't been punished. Because I think if you present enough of an offensive threat, enough of a present offensive threat, I think it actually just allows supports to have a lot easier job doing whatever they want to do because people are naturally going to focus less on them. So it's very easy to throw up a protect, waste a turn, and do whatever you want to do with a support. Or because my support is so abundant, I can do what I've been doing with the comfy Slowking leads, where it's just like, all right, have fun trying to stop Trick Room. You're not going to be able to. So stuff like that are ways that I can mitigate taunt without even using a Mental Herb. Although Mental Herb obviously is a good item. All right, you can go next.
Wait, based off the super effective berry usage, would you say that using super effective moves into Amoonguss is a bit sus?
I really want to lead.
Okay.
For anyone wondering, by the way, the Suns are winning by 2.
Oh, it's close.
All right. So usage stats, some pretty interesting stuff in here.
Poppin's winning.
Sure. Wait, is this prediction of the finals this year?
Sure.
This season?
Okay, wait. So
all right.
Who are the Bucks?
Ensign heavily brought low kill to death ratio. It's been a little disappointing, but it's also been just like it doesn't need to necessarily be taking KOs to be doing its job, which is like specifically versus your boy. I just straight up sacked it and it was totally worth it. So things like that is like, yeah, the kill to death ratio is not going to really tell you the whole story. It for sure hasn't been fantastic, but it has been enough, I think. And hopefully it'll step up a bit in the upcoming weeks. And then Among Us, very low usage compared to what would be expected.
Yeah, Daddy.
I can what?
Jabbing at Daddy.
Oh yeah, it gets it gets negated pretty easily, but aside from that, B, half of its job is being in team preview. I'm sorry, it is. It's a lot easier to operate if someone is gearing up for Among Us and it just doesn't come. But also, if you just ignore it, like, 1 week, maybe I'll just bring Among Us Ensign and Sword Stance in front of you and have fun. Or maybe Ferrothorn no, that's a bad example. That would be bad. No.
Wait, actually, if you didn't have Comfy, then I think trading Among Us for like Toga Kiss would be really good on your team.
No, I'm not gonna trade it. I'm not gonna trade it unless someone gives me a really good offer.
What if you could offer Stakataka?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
Stakataka is bad.
Salamence, you get from Daddy, you get double tier 1
Salamence
dragons.
is also bad.
Wow. You're saying that and they're gonna be swept by
Daddy's
both.
team is awful and I will crush it like the little bug that it is.
Damn.
Is he here?
You just want to like stomp on Jigglypuff?
Is he here?
He's in chat.
All right, perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna make Daddy's team look like it was made by a little baby. I'm gonna make Stakataka into Staka. I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't going anywhere.
Daddy's students built the team for him.
God, I should be better at this. Yeah, okay, so Comfey is my most used Pokemon, not surprising. It enables everything. It's so strong. It's stronger than Goodra. It's the better half of the winning combo. I don't even think that's a hot take. Goodra is nothing without it. And Comfey props up Slowking, it props up Ferrothorn, it could in theory prop up Ensign, but hasn't yet. It's just bananas. It could be good with the Mungus in theory, but hasn't been. It's
when are you gonna bring probably for?
Maybe this week.
Oh God.
Maybe the week after. Maybe the week after that. Maybe the final.
Maybe when we play in finals.
I'm not gonna be.
We'll bring it for
all right, that's a hot take. That is a hot take. Acting like the finals won't be the UGA coach.
I don't think I'm gonna.
That was a joke. That was a joke. Please, VBL-S coaches, don't attack me, please.
Wait, what did you say it was gonna be?
Especially, I swear it was gonna be the UGA boys. Like, I mean, honestly, I really hope.
Probably.
The thing I'm most scared of is getting Steve angry because I feel like he'll just Cinderace me again.
Oh.
Oh yeah. God, I have PTSD. Okay. All right, Goodra was brought 8 times, has a ton of kills. It's Goodra. There's nothing really more to say. Ferrothorn has been on my team for 1 week. It has been available for 2 games. It has come both times, and it has a 2-0 kill to death. It is a monster. It was a good acquisition, and I'm confident in that after 1 week. That's how confident I am in Ferrothorn. Klefki is very strong. I haven't even brought it that much. It's kind of benchwarmed a little bit. It's kind of like does everything, and it's like a safety net almost on my team. Because the top is so strong, it can sort of
Klefki is your
just be
best
like,
sweeper. You're not even using it.
yeah, that's not true. And then Slowking is my best value pick. I've brought it 5 times, so it's relatively high usage for my team especially. And 8 to 2 kill death ratio. It simply does not die.
And
It
Slowking
is a
has come
bulky.
to more than double the time the games as Amoongus, then you know it's good.
Yep, and it's better. Slowking is better.
Well, hot take right there.
It's not, but it's the thing is everybody's expecting Amoongus. At this point, should people be expecting Slowking? Maybe. But are you really going to purpose Slowking?
They'll expect your Slowking. They won't expect my Slowking because I'm never going to bring it.
Well, yeah, because it's Poison Psychic and doesn't have Oblivious and is bad.
Yeah.
You just got roasted, by the way. You just got roasted.
It is kind of bad, to be honest.
Mantine, Chinchino, Hitmonchan have not come. Chinchino, Hitmonchan makes sense. Oh, wait, I forgot a Haunter. Haunter doesn't even count. I'm going to drop Haunter, probably. Maybe. We'll see.
Haunter sucks.
No, Haunter is good. You're a bozo.
Haunter sucks.
Okay, yeah, none of those 4 have come. None of my tier 4s have come. I mean, I would apologize, but I don't feel bad. The top of my team is very strong. The middle of my team is very strong. So why would I bring the bottom of my team? Mantine should have come week 1, but I ignored my plans and didn't bring it. It was supposed to work with Ally Switch Magnezone. Right? Yeah. I don't think I brought it. Well, I haven't brought Mantine, so I didn't. The plan was basically Magnezone used Ally Switch, which I don't expect very many people to be expecting. Ground move goes into Mantine. Mantine with Expert Belt uses Hydro Pump into Blank or Air Slash into Blank and hits it for half of its health was the plan, which was a good plan.
Expert Belt.
To do enough
damage.
To
think about things that hit super effectively with.
I believe Max Geyser killed a Marowak, which didn't even come.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Alolan Marowak. So yeah, week 1 I was kind of almost expecting to max Mantine and then just didn't bring it and I got destroyed. So maybe Mantine should be more used. Chinchino, let's be honest, on my team it's going to be an after you bot. It's not going to be anything more. Maybe if I need ice coverage, because maybe it's my best ice coverage. It's probably not, but maybe it is. True, it's not. It just, I don't know, it hasn't felt right. I haven't had the right speed matchups. My Trick Room mode is too strong. If I need to go fast, Mantine Tailwind is probably better. There are just better options, I think. And then Hitmonchan is just there for coaching. Fake Out is unnecessary because Instant. But it's nice, but not enough to put it on the team. And coaching just, I don't know. I used Curse instead last week. Same boosts and the drop of speed, which I needed. And it's just hard to justify putting Hitmonchan on a team of 6. And then Haunter hasn't come because in theory, the ally switch immunity stuff sounds nice, but it's really hard to convince yourself to actually do that. It's hard to plan to do that.
The whole point of tier 4s is to be matchup picks. Like you bring it to like once or twice to a specific matchup, and then it does what it's supposed to do.
Yeah, as opposed to Scraggy, which just destroys every team
or every week.
Not as good. Magnezone was brought once before it was dropped, but it, I believe, came to 3 matches and did nothing. It's so hard to justify bringing. It's so hard to justify bringing when I have Incin because the other team is just going to have ground coverage. It's unavoidable. And unlike with Ferrothorn, who is bulkier, first of all, and second of all, Rain exists, it really just there's not much you can do. Like, you can put air balloon on it, but and aside from that, like the set I had against Jordan, it's so limited. It has like 3 attacking moves it can use. It can use special steel, special electric, and body press. That's like basically it.
Okay.
Oh, are they way behind on us?
What?
Jordan just said Silk and Galar roasted.
I know. I wonder if he's behind.
Yeah, so he seems to be behind.
He spent 40 minutes just on your team. That's awesome.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
no,
sorry.
It's fine. I like it.
Oh
yeah.
I just
as you were talking about
this,
I came up with an extreme hot take. Trick Room, like a strong Trick Room mode, is highly overrated and not really needed much in draft.
That's wrong. Who said that?
Like, and I won the championship with Glacier last season.
You can close this. I don't know anything more.
Okay. So
sorry, I kind of droned on. I kind of droned on, fellas.
So now, I'm gonna go to. We're gonna go team by team right now.
Yeah. Oh God, I messed that up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody that's here. That was very.
Okay.
That was very droning on.
Right now,
takes a lot of skill to do it.
Jordan, clearly best team in the VBL-S, and I don't mean by like strength. I just mean like awesomeness. The Libertyville Luxray. That's me. Okay, so basically, I am technically undefeated, but 3 of my 4 games have been extremely close. I'm easily beatable, and it's just fun to be. It's fun to act cocky.
Now I can be like a heckler. This is great. I don't know why I said it like that. A heckler.
So I dropped Conkeldurr for Scrafty. Now I have a Dark type, which I wanted. Now I have Intimidate, which I wanted, and it's bulky.
Now you have worse Scraggy at the cost of 2 tiers, which you wanted, I guess.
Sure. And yeah, my team has been way more top heavy than I expected, but like haven't brought Slowking, haven't brought Kangaskhan, haven't brought Aromatisse, and haven't brought. Oh yeah, I brought Pinkerton for team preview.
You've Kangaskhan and you haven't brought it. Oh my god.
Hey, let me just check one thing real quick.
Yeah, the tier 2 change makes it so you never need to bring the tier 4s.
I was gonna bring it this week while he still had Sableye, but
wait, do you agree? Do you agree?
What?
The tier 2 change means that you basically never have to bring your tier 4s ever. That's my hot take.
Yeah, maybe. Oh yeah, I finally agree now. Pinkerton kind of sucks, but it's still better than Togedemaru.
Barely.
Yeah.
Just a waste of tier 2.
I've brought Garchomp 10 times, which is second most in the league, but it also has, like, I believe it's tied for the most kills, so I don't care.
It's also 4 times weak to ice.
I brought my Rain Boys a lot, each 9 times.
Ludicolo still sucks.
No, Ludicolo is so good. Ludicolo is amazing. It should be in tier 2, but
honestly, probably
9-5.
Yeah. Oh, Slowking should be in tier 2,
which is good. Politoed 7-6, positive KD, that's nice.
Your boy and I were talking about this. Slowking and Slowbro regulars should be tier 2s, and the Galars should be tier 3s.
I agree with Galarian Slowbro.
Oblivious is too.
I believe
Oblivious
I agree
is
with
too good.
I believe the Galarian should stay tier 3. I don't know about the regulars in tier 2. But
Oblivious is way too good for a Trick Room setter.
Celesteela, I actually have brought less than Garchomp and Rain, and I think that's it's limited by its speed tier, basically.
I think Celesteela is limited by being bad.
I mean,
I should stop. I should stop.
I mean, you did prove how bad it was with your SmackDown Terrakion.
No. Wait, have all my greatest successes come against Smoody? I'm sorry, Smoody. It's unfortunate too, because Smoody always drafts my favorite teams. And Smoody is so wholesome. I don't mean to style on him.
Yeah, Scrafty. has been good. The one game it's been available. Archeops, I
Wait,
still like it.
wait, I want to comment on this real quick. I also beat him through luck. Want that to be known.
Yeah. Okay. Archeops, I still like it. You haters are right to hate on it because it's not good, but I still like it. And then yeah, I like Rotom too. It's 03 support mon. It's not as good as Rotom Watcher or Heat, but in tier 3 it's really nice. I still like my team, and even though I haven't brought Trick Room mode yet, you never know when it'll come. And then, is there anything else? Yeah, Beans. That was I mean that was mostly like just normal. I clearly won a game, and then these three were all, like I said, very close. Rotom Fan, I actually do agree, could be better in the right conditions. Not on my team, but yeah. And then like versus Steve, don't know how much of it mattered, but it could be argued that I only won because of luck, like Blizzard hitting and Blizzard free and like freeze turns and stuff. Versus KC, easily could have lost it if he made different plays. He made some misplays, I made some misplays, but yeah. And then versus James, that was also close, but I think I won more handily.
Well, James' team is cool too. All the teams this year are cool.
No, all the teams.
If you're
so cool.
if you're watching this and you're a coach, your team is cool.
Yeah.
And I respect you. Also, please don't beat me whenever we play. Thank you.
Damn, I brought Venusaur. I brought Venusaur a lot. Season 1. 24 times in 11 games, like 11 best of 3s.
11?
Because playoffs.
Oh, it includes playoffs.
Yeah. Okay. So.
All right. Oh my god, I took up way too much time. I'm so sorry.
No, don't be sorry. Okay, we got the Great Rich Blastoise, coached by Hawkeye Ben.
Have any.
This team is cracked. Okay, he's got Tapu Koko, who actually kind of sucks now. Like I did a calc for the. I did a calc for that.
Did you
won't
watch
matter because I'm not allowed to use
matchup versus
for the Helix Gym challenge. Garchomp versus it, and it doesn't matter because I'm not allowed to use Garchomp anymore. But specs. Max special attack, modest Tapu Koko, dazzling gleam. Doesn't Oko completely uninvested Garchomp?
You don't understand Tapu Koko. That's all I have to say.
Tapu Koko kind of sucks. Not gonna lie.
Even I don't. I don't know.
It has a place on his team with the support he has. Drakeazol.
Did you see his game today?
Yeah, it didn't. It only did damage because of Screech.
No, so it didn't die.
Well, it normally does. Yeah, Sceptile.
It's been really good.
Sucks. It's really good in his team. Great support move pool actually. Good speed tier.
It's very good for Tapu Koko. It's good, right? The right team context.
Yeah, like frail attacker support, frail attacker support, frail attacker support. He's got a lot of those, and they're good. Crawdaunt, another frail attacker, but get it set. You get in the right spot, boom, and Oka's everything. Choice band adaptability with 120 attack. That's like Porygon Z.
It doesn't really matter if you have frail attackers if you just position right and Oko everything.
Exactly. Also,
which
also, and then he's Gigalith, like a super bulky piece with 85 HP, which is good. 130 defense, which is amazing. 80 Spit F, which is decent, but it has sand, so it's really good.
Oh my god, Braf would have won season 2 if he had Gigalith.
I mean, I did win season 2, but I would have won it even more if I had Gigalith.
Exactly.
Stoutland.
Is it not true that you would have won if you had Gigalith? It is true. Thank you. I rest my case.
Stoutland is an amazing boy. He's a good dog.
Should we go through the entire teams because they haven't changed much since draft?
True.
And I feel like
that's a good point actually.
We can just talk about what they've done.
Okay.
Like,
he's won a ton and proved that the team is actually good. You're next.
Yeah. Whoa. Hawkeye Ben came in as a new coach and was talked up by the folks who knew him from UGA, and then proved that he was that good.
Yes.
By coming out every week with really good play and really good prep, and has been super fun to watch.
Okay. Now you. We spent 40 minutes on you. Now Tay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Tay's played well. Played with the team. Honestly, hasn't made
same as Hawkeye Ben.
Hasn't made as much of a splash quite as Ben, I'd say. But
I mean, didn't they have the same record until Hawkeye Ben beat?
Yeah, well, no, they were both 3-0, and then they lost.
They were both 3-1. Yeah, but before their match today, they were both 3-1.
Oh yeah, Ben was 3-1. Forgot they both lost.
Yes, that.
Oh no, wait, Tay was 2-0.
Yeah.
And then
they were both 3-1 today. That's why Tay is now 3-2, and Ben is now 4-1.
Yes, that's true.
Because Ben beat Tay.
I forgot Ben lost. Oh wait, who beat him again?
Was it
Jordan? It was Jordan. Yeah, because we helped him prep.
Oh, what?
Remember?
Oh, I thought. Oh no, Aconite beat. Not Aconite. Sorry.
Aconite beat Tay. Your boy beat Tay.
Your boy beat Tay.
Yeah, but
yeah.
I don't really have much to say about Tay. Team's good.
The two UGA killers have proved to be killers. I mean, that's really what happened.
But we're ahead. We're ahead of them, kind of. You're ahead of them, kind of, and I'm ahead of them. So.
I'm ahead of Tay, and you're ahead of Ben.
The two best mods of the VBL-S.
No, don't say that. I haven't made the playoffs. And who's the next team? Poppin', who's made the playoffs every season.
That's a problem. 1 second.
You're gonna get me in trouble, bro.
Sure, I'm fixing something.
Oh, God. All right, I can keep going. The Phoenix Suns, Poppin's team looked really good, and everybody loved it, including me.
Oh, yeah.
And then he ran into some issues with it. But then corrected well by picking up a Reggie Rock and just spamming rock slides.
Oh yeah, speaking of, I'm gonna make a VBC team with that, with the scarf.
Yeah, I think I will too. It's the most hilariously strong combo. Yeah. Like it's just so funny, and it's so poppin' too.
Yeah, no,
I love it. I love it for him.
This team is so fun. Like that's the only way I can describe it. Like I don't know if it's fun to play because I haven't played with it, but it's so fun to watch. It's so fun to wonder what he's gonna do next. It just seems like a fun team.
Poppin's a goat. Well, everyone.
Hey, Samax, remember when you said this Bex Coco was the best Coco?
It's not.
Well, it is.
It's the best.
You said
that's
what it was.
If you're talking about the single best, it's the single best. But there are other ways to use it.
Yeah. Okay. And then we got.
Yeah, I agree. I agree, Jordan. Raph has no idea what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Per usual.
He said he's underperformed, but he still has a positive total thing, and he's in 5th place right now.
He was underperforming, and then changed his team as necessary. He was either 0-2 or he might have been 0-2 because I think Reggie Rock has Reggie Rocked twice and Reggie Rocked successfully, but maybe I'm wrong about that.
I believe that's right.
He started off a little disappointing and then got.
Didn't he lose to Casey?
Oh, okay, maybe he did. I have bad memory then.
Yeah, no, I think
whatever.
I think he went loss win.
Because either way. Okay, either way, Reggie Rock, great addition, and I think he'll end up being it. I think he'll end up having a very strong season, even though he's only 500 right now.
Okay,
which is not bad. Then half of the teams in the league are clumped at 500.
Then there's Bohm.
Yeah, he hasn't played very much yet, but his team is good still.
Yeah.
I don't even remember his matches. He hasn't played in a while.
Wait, I'm actually gonna look at his team.
That's Mudsdale. Mudsdale's really good.
He make moves.
He's Mudsdale, Dragapult, Heatran, right? His team is. His team is nasty. He got Mudsdale, but that was early.
Oh no, yeah, he got Mudsdale, Virizion, Malamar, and Torracat. He used all of his moves.
Yeah, his team is busted.
Yeah, his team got so much better.
I mean, all the teams are busted.
He has even better beat up mode with Virizion. And Torracat's Intimidate.
Mudsdale's better. Mudsdale's better.
Is also a great beat up mode. Yeah,
no, Justified is low key not very good.
I think that you could have won many more games last season if you kept Terrakion. So
yeah, tracking with beat up, tracking with beat up, or tracking with
because
sucker
Doug Trio
punch.
is cool. It has ally switch.
No, tracking with beat up got shelled multiple times. Tracking with sucker punch is good.
Justified isn't amazing in draft, but it's really good in VGC.
Is it even that good in VGC?
Hey,
it's better with it. Either way, either way.
You click a move with the partner, and you get to +4 attack. That's good.
Yeah, but it's so easy to stop. It's so easy to stop. Yeah. Dragon Pull makes it a little better. So that's actually Dragon Pull makes it a lot better.
Team got better.
Yeah,
still incredibly versatile. I think.
Torracat also gets hate, but Torracat's really good.
I think it's mostly top heavy.
Yeah, Torracat Aerodactyl.
Corphish.
Ha.
Corphish and Sandslash I am not a fan of. I don't like Sandslash.
No, it's not very good.
Malamar. There's some cheese I guess you can do, but
it's mainly Torracat Aerodactyl.
I guess Malamar is just there for contrary shenanigans.
Yeah, you can do some stuff. I don't think it's very good, but you can do some stuff.
I do like Verzian. But that might be biased because I just got it in the Helix Challenge thing.
I do it in the right context, but he has Heatran, which makes it a lot better. I'll say that.
Heatran is cool.
I thought Verzian would be good on my team. So
yeah.
Can't hate it.
He has Heatran, but he only has one other ground weakness, and that's Torracat. So it's fine. And then Dragon Bolt things. I think I don't know.
It's a very good team.
It's not very good. Not much has happened with it, but I'm excited to see where it goes.
Yep.
Okay. Then KC. This team,
KC's team is
I'm
wild.
I'm so mixed on this team. Like, on one hand, originally I thought it was bad. Then I thought it was good. Then he almost beat me, but I still kind of think it's bad.
You thought it was bad? Can you see those top 5?
Cinderace.
Can you see, also Tangrowth.
Good.
Can you see those top 6?
Okay, Cinderace and Milotic is a good pair, but Cinderace.
What about it? It's good.
It's good. But it's kind of bad, but it's good.
Okay, I don't know how far behind Jordan is, but basically Jordan...
Wait, what did Jordan say?
Why get +4 attack and die when you can have +1 attack and live, is my rebuttal.
But why would you die at all?
Because you always die.
True.
That's how Justified works.
DD, I mean, he doesn't have an Unburden user, so DD is worse. Like, he doesn't have Thievul.
No, DD's still really good.
He doesn't have Thievul. DD's only good with Thievul.
No, you're a buffoon. He also has Rabombi. He
doesn't have... I mean, I guess he has Size Spam with Mr. Rhyme and Slowbro.
Hold on now. He has Mr. Rhyme. He has Slowbro. He has Munchlax, but his team... Every Pokemon
his team is good. Fine, his team is good.
Every single one of them is a good value pick. Maybe not Palisand.
Yeah, actually, no, his team is really good. Palisand sucks, but his team is really good.
I think Palisand's kind of good, honestly. Look at it.
Palisand isn't... I think that ground...
Check its Derby. You can use it. I
think that it works, but I think there are better Tier 3 Trick Room Sweepers, but I'm not sure how many are still available because teams...
I agree. It's not the best, but it's also a Ghost type and a Ground type, so...
Wait.
It's not the worst either.
Look at its stats compared to Slowbro. Same attack, same defense, same special attack. But Slowbro has better HP, better special defense, and is slower.
Yeah, I mean, Slowbro also shouldn't be a Tier 3, so it's not a very good comparison.
Yeah, and then Munchlax. It's Munchlax, I like it.
Munchlax is good Tier 4.
Wait, he still hasn't brought Mr. Rhyme. Okay, never mind, his team sucks. He's bad.
Oh my god.
I love Mr. Rhyme.
Alright, next team.
Casey, you have to bring that,
I'm gonna leave after halftime, so I'm gonna leave in like 20 minutes probably. Or less maybe.
Steve.
We can run through.
Oh my god, AC isn't making playoffs right now.
I mean, it's tough, but this team is...
Steve's team sucks. Naya Lego sucks. His moves are bad. I like Sandaconda.
Tracheon is good. Tornadus is good. Like he has a lot of good Pokemon.
The best part about his team is that nobody knows what he'll bring because
yes, that objectively is the best part of his team.
Yeah.
I still think
Like I had
Moltres
no idea what to prep for,
Como was good.
and he almost beat me because of it.
Yeah, I mean Stukov, Steve, whatever he likes.
No, Steve.
He brings
Well,
good prep.
Sam. He got rid of Ninetales. His team sucks.
Team sucks. Move on.
Okay.
Next.
AC has a positive. It's 2-2 and has a positive whatchamacallit set difference, but it's still losing, which proves how good the.
Show me stats. Show me usage. Show me usage.
Okay. 8 for Moltres. Wait, no, 2 for Moltres.
No,
only
just
2 for Moltres.
Just put them up. Just put them up. Just
8 for Excadrill.
Okay, is that Rayun 0 or 3 Rayun?
That's Noivern 0. No, Rayun is 3. 6 return.
All right. So the issue here is clear. He has not brought Rayun enough.
Yeah.
That is all.
Chandelure 0, and he hasn't brought Scraggy yet. Like he only got it. I don't know what week that was, but like 2 weeks ago. But he hasn't brought it yet.
Look.
Bad.
Unironically, he should. No. Unironically, he should actually bring Rayun more, because what he's bringing.
He's used it well.
He's brought T-Tar and Excadrill a lot.
Let me see. Wait, who's he lost to? He lost to Daddy and Ben.
Okay, I just don't know what's happened in his games.
So losing to Ben makes sense because Ben is good and that was close. Losing to Daddy doesn't make sense because Daddy is bad.
Jesus Christ. Can you just look at the kill stats? Like what happened? What were his issues?
Oh, kill stats?
I don't know what it is. Yeah.
Excadrill is really good.
No. I mean, of the losses, like how has he lost?
Okay. This one. Let me see. Ferrothorn, he won game 1 with Excadrill and just Excadrill.
And then
he lost game 2. He got swept. He got 4-0. No,
Excadrill
got an indirect kill.
4 guys, T-Tar. Okay, so Excadrill, so Sand and Sand.
Yeah, very
sand loss. See, I don't know why he's using so much Sand. Like, it's strong, but he has Moltres and he has Rayun.
Excadrill right now is at the top of the kills, so I think it's working. Kinda.
Yeah, true. How is he 2-2?
And then
Excadrill has so many kills.
He brought Rayun. 2 of the 3 times he brought Rayun were losses to Daddy. Because he let
This is bad.
He let
this is bad.
He let
This is bad for my propaganda. This is bad for my propaganda. We're not.
No.
We're not, Daddy. We're not. We're not. No, we're not.
You will never.
I'm not even gonna regret this come next week or come this week.
Comfy's week.
Okay. So he. I mean, I
don't know. Like people were saying that this team is better than his team last season. I think his team last season.
It is.
I think his team last season was better.
You're a crazy person.
Except for Audino. Audino sucked, and he never brought it because it was like weird tier thing.
I don't know why he's 2-2. I don't know why he's 2-2 as opposed to 3-1 or 4-0.
I think because
he's just faced strong opponents.
Yeah.
There's not really a better
he faced
answer.
strong opponents and Daddy.
So true. Excadrill's been working well for him. He's just got to be able to tell when he should be using Excadrill as opposed to when.
He's using T-Tar Excadrill better than you did.
Oh yeah, way better. Not even close.
And then he also has Moltres, and it's only been brought twice.
He's just gotta be very careful about when Excadrill is good to bring, as opposed to when he knows he needs to switch off to Rayun or Moltres, because he does.
About his team, the good thing about his team last season was he was able to use like DD Thievul or Chandelure or something in the beginning to do a ton of damage, and then max Moltres in the back and win. But this team, it wants an early max from Excadrill Tyranitar, so he's not able to use Moltres in the same way.
I guess it does.
Like he still has Chandelure, but he doesn't have the immediate offensive pressure he has. is less. He needs
Is
Dynamax
Max
more, so he can't
kind
use
of, yeah.
the end game as well.
Maybe.
That's my analysis.
I don't know. I think also give him 2 weeks and he'll be 4-2. Very possibly.
Yeah.
Not to.
Okay, now
I don't know
Jordan.
who he's playing. This
Oh,
is
yeah,
not.
wait, how many
Not
teams are 2-2? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right, let's.
Okay, now we got Jordan. Jordan has made moves. His team is confusing, but I like it.
Jordan's team is good. It's good.
He has Swampert now, which means it's good. He has
It's
Magneton now, which means it's good.
It's like
He has
Steve's
Inteleon
in that
he has Inteleon Ice Shard with weak armor, weakness policy, Mandibuzz, so it's good.
His team is good in that you don't know what he's bringing, like Steve's, but it's also an actual team, unlike Steve's.
Yeah.
He's been down on his team at points during the season a lot.
Yeah.
But I think like find me a opponent on this team that's
The
bad.
problem with ambitious draft plans is that sometimes they don't work, and then other times
Inteleon,
other times you get my
maybe
team.
you don't need.
So.
All right, next.
He has a really good type chart now. He doesn't have any net weaknesses. And his net neutrality.
I don't know how much that matters, but his team is just good. His team is just good.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I guess
like he has a lot of good things that can do a lot of good things, which is always good.
And if you look at his losses, like
words.
he was able to beat Ben. He lost to you,
yeah,
but that's because like he had no chance. I'd argue he had like almost no chance of beating you. He lost to Tay, who's also good.
He lost. He lost to me, which is one of the
his upcoming schedule.
Saddest things ever.
He has AC,
no offense.
Which you said is going to be a loss.
I'm trying to be
self-deprecating,
not mean.
He has Smoothie, and I love Smoothie, but you never know what'll happen. He has Daddy, so that's automatically going to be a win for Jordan, and he has the new guy.
True.
So I don't know. I think he's going to go 4-4, and I don't know about playoffs on tiebreaker.
Kind of mean. I'm a believer. I think he'll go 6-2. I think every team that's currently 2-2 will go 6-2.
So that means that you think him and AC will both win in the game against each other at the same time?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
I'm excited to watch that this week, though. Okay, now we have Daddy.
I'm not gonna comment.
This team is ass.
This week.
There. Loading.
Oh, this is great.
Oh no, I lost my only fan. Oh, yeah, this isn't.
Wait, what?
No. I lost my look at chat. Also, for some reason, it's glitching. Okay, there it is. Okay, actually, wait. What do I do? Do I continue with dissing him, or do I be nice because I want him to be nice to me?
Whatever you want. Whatever you want.
Okay.
Whatever you want. What is he really going to do to you, though? Let's be honest.
Kinda ass, but not really. It's actually amazing because.
But also bad.
He beat AC, which means it's automatically good. Also, he has War Turtle, which means automatically good. You know what? This team, because it has Jigglypuff, War Turtle, Turtonator, this is a good team. I like this team.
I think it's in the brat tier.
I don't know how to describe it. It exists. Also, Whimsicott Blacephalon is a very good pair. It's like Whimsicott Duraludon, but way better.
Wait until Blacephalon meets its match, Ferrothorn.
It uses Mind Blown on a double protect and then kills itself. Right?
Well, half kills itself.
Well, no, it does it once, and then you protect again, the double protect, and then kills itself.
Oh, I thought you meant I protect both slots. Okay. Yeah. Kills itself.
Now we have this team.
Of course.
I can't analyze. I don't think I can analyze the new team.
Yeah, we do. We don't. We don't have enough.
Yeah. Okay, but we can look at the
team.
He still has the Sun mode with Lilligant, Ninetales, Charizard. He no longer has a prankster user to set it up though.
He has.
But
he has beat up better Trick Room. And
he has beat up Justified.
Yeah.
Which is good. He has Fake Out on Weavile. He has
Covelion's also a
Cresselia,
good support.
which
Hot
is a
take.
good Trick Room setter.
Hot
He's
take.
Kovacic,
Covelion's a better
follow
support
me.
as an attacker.
Tier 4, the bad Rotom sucks. It's actually bad. But everything else is good.
It has moves. It can be Scarf. I don't know.
I might argue that.
All right.
Okay, actually, no, never mind. I
I'm
was gonna
giving
say
you
that there's not enough
10-15.
speed control, but
I give you until 10-15.
oh, cool! I
And
get
then
an
I
hour
will.
and 10 minutes.
Honestly, probably good if I leave. No,
You never specified what time zone. I'm taking it to
10-15
Central
my
Time.
time.
It Eddie seems fun
Yeah,
to
we're
watch,
taking
but it's
in the
also
only.
fun to quiz.
We're taking it in the only real time zone, Eastern.
No, we're taking it in
I'm just
Central
trying to
Time.
make enemies. Okay.
No.
Cincy Mincy's. Oh no.
No, your
PRP.
boy. Prim.
Yeah. Reggie Lucky Dragovich.
Wait, did he make
this
moves?
team's good.
I want to see. Did he make moves? He got rid of Copper
Check
for
the
Regis, which is really smart.
the matchups.
And he got rid of Swampert for Corviknight, which, yeah.
Oh, that was a
Corviknight
while
good.
ago. Corviknight's been good. Check his matches.
He brought Fish.
Check his matches.
Oh, his matches?
No, check his matches, yeah. Just review those.
Okay, he lost to AC. He lost to Jordan. He lost to you. And he beat Tay. Anyway.
Okay, so beating Tay, very impressive. Losing to me, very impressive as well, but in a very different way.
Sure.
It's funny because my team is good for once.
I like the team. It was a reverse
draft
I'll miss
team. I'll miss playoffs.
So it's wacky, but I like it.
I mean, it's not even that wacky. It's just a good team. Like, people are like, oh my god, it's a reverse draft. He ended up with like a completely normal, like really good team.
I would say it's slightly below average, but that's fine.
Below this season's average, yeah, but it's still a very good team.
Yeah. Sure. I don't know.
And it's also pretty cohesive since he had a clear plan.
We gotta go fast.
Seems like it's pretty cohesive.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. 8 minutes.
Cincy Minchies. I think this is a good team, and
it's a good team. My memory is failing me a little bit on it. Has he been too reliant on Avalugg? Yeah. Unfortunately, some teams mathematically speaking have to be 1 and 3, and all the teams are good. So a good team will be 1 and 3. Unfortunately,
Avalugg has come quite a lot.
Too much, I would argue. Yeah.
And that's cool.
Like why not use Naganadel more? Naganadel has seemed better to me.
But Naganadel
or Blast
dies to Scarf. Oh, the 2 times he brought Naganadel were versus me, and then it Dynamaxed and failed to do any damage because Max Ooze into Celesteela and Max Flare into Garchomp because of amazing switches.
Oof,
and then the second time it died because Garchomp go Burr. So
all right, but I believe in Naganadel.
I feel like he hasn't brought it. I also believe in it. He hasn't brought it enough.
I think his team is just tough because he really needs to pick his spots.
Naganadel is just very Eternatus, but not in a restricted.
Better.
No, not better, but not restricted.
No, better. Yeah, but you're not having to choose it over Zacian, so it's better. I agree.
Eternatus is better because it
has I agree. No, I agree. I agree.
Sure.
I agree with the point that I made.
Also, Uxie is just bad Cresselia. It's actually good. But Cresselia is still better.
Yeah, that's what tier 2s usually are. They're just bad versions of tier 1s.
Yeah.
Or sometimes.
Like Aegislash is just bad Aegislash when it's not Dynamax format.
that was pretty funny. I was wondering where you're going with that.
Yeah.
Avalugg's good. I think you just can't rely on it for consistent damage, and I think James needs to try harder
you can
to
rely on it for consistent damage when it Okos a Dynamax Celesteela with a neutral move. But yeah,
you get my point.
Pangoro sucks. Lopunny is weird. It's cool. Mawile sucks. Shiinotic is weird. It's cool.
Of course you like Lopunny. I need to stop.
Okay.
Somebody get me off of this.
Yeah, No, because we only
Somebody
have
get
5
me off
minutes,
of
so we
here.
have to look at the part that's important, the statistics.
No. Go next team. I want to get all the teams.
Okay.
And then you can say whatever you
No,
want to say
you have to
after
stay
I
for
leave.
the statistics. We got Beans. Hey, Sam.
Beans. It's Metagross and Ally Switch.
Yeah, but now his Gigas
And
and
Regigigas
Weezing.
now. Yeah. I mean, he'll win eventually.
It's better.
I don't know.
It's a good team, but
he's just pretty unlucky to not have won yet.
Have you heard of Karma?
That's so mean. Don't say that.
He uses Ally Switch.
Ally Switch is a great move.
Okay, Ally Switch is a great move. I'm sorry.
He'll win one eventually.
That was a bad joke and bad taste.
He's played 3 strong opponents. Although you could argue that all opponents are strong in this league.
I think his first opponent is very strong.
Is that you? Yeah, it was. No, his first. I don't know how he lost his first matchup.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, next. Next is
Smoothie. Hey,
Smoothie. I don't know how Smoothie doesn't have a win. That's just unlucky. Like he lost to me off luck. I don't know what else has happened.
Yeah, how doesn't he have a win? I mean, he did play AC and Ben. And you.
That is rough.
But
he lost to Daddy though.
How do you lose to Daddy?
That's unfortunate. I don't know how he lose to Daddy. I don't know how he lose to Daddy.
He
didn't deserve to lose to me.
I remember. I helped. He only lost to Daddy because I helped Daddy with prep, and then he actually didn't bring anything that I helped Daddy prep for, but Daddy still won. But he only lost to Daddy because I helped Daddy prep.
So true. Yeah, Daddy sucks.
Because
everybody hates Daddy.
Daddy lost to Dynamax Special Max Knuckle Life Orb Togekiss.
Wait, show me real quick. Show me usage.
Daddy?
No, just usage.
Okay.
No, just usage. No, just Smoothie usage.
Spectrier high, Togekiss high.
That was good.
Mienshao
what's
high.
What's Umbreon? Wait, what's Umbreon?
2.
He's got to use Umbreon more. That's his key to winning.
He's got to use Rotom more. Rotom's good.
Yeah, but Umbreon is
Braviary's bad. Pikachu's bad.
I don't know why I didn't bring Umbreon against me. Umbreon is just
Glaceon is good, but not on his team.
I disagree. Cottony.
So?
Fake Tailwind and Fake Tears.
Glaceon is good with like Aromatisse or no.
It's good with a better Trick Room mode as well.
Glaceon is good with Musharna because of Rock Tomb weakness policy.
Alright, I'm gonna leave on that.
No. And Rapidash is great versus Ferrothorn.
Yeah, Rapidash is good turn 4.
Rapidash is great.
I've had it twice, I believe.
Cottony Duraludon sucks. I think that Daddy. Smoothie. I think that Smoothie. I don't know. I'm sad. I want Smoothie to do better.
Yeah, Smoothie at the very least should have taken me to 3. I feel very bad about the crit. His team is very good.
I remember I DM'd
I'm
you
sure.
like
I'm sure.
you're gonna lose, and you didn't lose, and it was fun.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll make some. I'm sure he'll make some sort of comeback. And on that, I will. No, I already closed the stream.
Okay, Gudra's only third. So it sucks.
You do it. You do it without me.
Okay,
I talked way too much.
Gudra's only third in KD. I'm not KD in kills, so it's bad.
See ya. It was fun. I'm sorry that my team thing was too long and boring. Bye, everybody.
Good length. Don't leave yet. I have a question.
I'm leaving.
No, I have a question.
Fast.
Are you leaving because of the basketball game?
Definitely not.
Oh, okay.
And by definitely not, I mean definitely yes.
Yeah, I know. But you'd really just leave this to watch Poppin play basketball versus a deer?
Yes.
Okay.
I half paying attention to the first half was a treat for you.
But yeah, so
not to be too okay, whatever, I'm gonna go. Bye.
Okay, so tier 1 ground and dragon types are dominating the kills, and I like it. Samax is still here. Excadrill, it's good in sand. That's it. Garchomp, it's my baby. I love my amazing ground types. Ground types are so good offensively. Gudra, I think you know what? I agree with Daddy. It should be in tier 2. It's just bad. It's not like it's good because it's not like it has like if you look at the all-time kill leader for our league, it's not like it has 80 kills, 28 more than the next closest. It's not like that or anything. But so yeah, that's good. Cinderace. I mean, what do you expect, Cinderace? Regirock, it gets enabled by Oranguru in ways that are amazing, so that's cool. There's a lot lower tier mons on here than you expect. There's like one S tier. Yeah, there's a total of one S tier on the kill leader board. But Gengar and Sigilif you would not expect. Ben's using them well, so that's cool. Ludicolo. I agree. Tapu Lele and Entei are both solid tier ones that can do well offensively. I see it, but I like this kill leaderboard at the midseason. It's diverse and unexpected. We go to KD. Excadrill is good. AC normally is mons with good KD, so that's not surprising. Regirock still doing work for only being in. Oh yeah, Regirock has only been in 2 games so far, so I believe that's awesome. It already is second in KD and 5th in kills. Crawdaunt has a good amount of kills and only 1 death, which is why it's up there. But yeah, I guess when it's a situational Pokemon like that, and if you get a Trick Room and it just kills things, that makes sense why to have a high KD. But still, been using those lower tiers as well. I guess Slowking, it just got 3 KOs off of Muddy Water last game, which Ferrothorn deserved, so I'm not counting it. Sigilif, again, cool to see. You'd expect him more to be supportive than offensive. Got my Garchomp. Has a lot of kills, but also dies. Because I normally try to lead it. I know it's normally a good, solid lead for me. So, and leads normally die. Backmons normally stay alive. Guzzlord. Again, it's like the situational thing. It had like the sweep at the beginning, which makes sense because it got a lot of kills. That's nice for KC. Again, more unexpected things. Goodra I talked about earlier. Mudsdale. I can see. Moltres is also surprising, but it's Steve, so it's not really. And then, if you go to death per match, you got Guzzlord is high, Ringaroo is high. Those are cool. This stat always fascinates me because I don't know why it's useful, but it's cool to see. Steelix being played 9 times and still being on here, that's awesome. Trying to see. Oh, hey, Poppin. Sam left. He's gonna go watch you play basketball. Oh, we got the Slow Twins with 5 and 2 each. That's nice for them. Oranguru is so cool. And oh, my Celesteela. Nice. Played 8. That's cool. Because more played mons on here, it's always cool to see. And then Trevenant is Steve's endgame. So I guess that makes sense because, like I said about endgame mons before, getting less deaths. And when you look at most brought, you have. Oh, I wonder how much most brought correlates to kills. Cinderace, that's on the leaderboard. Makes sense. Garchomp, Gengar, Lele, Ludicolo. Those are all on the kill leaderboard. But Cinderace has been brought the most. I believe the most anything can possibly have brought is 12, like 3, 3, 3, 3. Well, technically 15 now, but there's only been 1 game. And it's been 11 out of those 12. So, I mean, if you're S tier, you normally expect to bring in a lot. I mean, Cinderace that can do so much. That makes sense. Got my Garchomp. Strong tier 1. Gengar you would not expect to be brought that often, considering it's like a tier 2 and super frail. Ooh, thanks, Poppin. We got Indeedee. Yep. Enables so much. Lele. I still don't really like Tapu Lele, so it's cool seeing it do much, but I don't like it, so I don't like seeing it do so well. and being brought a lot. Mate's using it well. Comfy makes sense for Gudra. Cortana makes sense. Strong tier 1. Ludicolo. You normally wouldn't expect Ludicolo to be so high, which is nice because Ludicolo is amazing. My raid mode is awesome. I love it. And then Nidoking, again, at Tay. Tay, I wonder how top heavy is Tay? I'm gonna go back to his team. It's kind of like mine, I guess, a little bit. S tier not brought as much. Tier 1 high, tier 3 high. That's cool. And then winning percentage. Oh, that was already on there. And then most deaths. Lele dying a lot is kind of surprising for me. Cinderace makes sense when it's most played. Indeedee also most played. Fable, like in these two, are both redirectors, which makes sense. Dracovish is surprising, to be honest, is not in the top for most played. So I guess it's just a lead option normally that dies a lot. Garchomp again the most played. Gudra and Gengar are also in the most played. Inteleon, it's another support mon. I think it's been used supportively mostly by Jordan, if I remember right. So that makes sense. And Politoed, again, the support mon thing. So those mostly make sense. Midseason is a lot of cool things by the UGA coaches, and a lot of lower tier mons doing well. And then, actually though, if we look at this, has been in both two previous playoffs. New coach. Hasn't been in playoffs before. New coach. Has been in both playoffs, but I'm not sure if last season really counts. Sorry, Poppin. I mean, no, it counts, but it was weird. Has been in has been in playoffs all the seasons he's been there. Hasn't been in playoffs. Has been in both playoffs. And then, well, actually, if you look at past playoff per people, never, 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 yes. So all of the people that have made playoffs in the past, except AC, right now would be currently making playoffs. So that's some interesting connections. But also, Tom isn't in the league anymore. Minty isn't in the league anymore. Siki isn't in the league anymore. So all that's happening. Ooh, Poppin', you got the T-Tar in the Pokeloot thing. That's cool. But yeah, so I think that this is a interesting season so far. And I don't know how to end videos. I'm bad at it. You know what? Here is a quick TLDR of the thing that happened. My team is amazing. Sam's team is amazing. He did a ton of awesome analysis. There's a lot of low tiers doing well. Some surprises. UGA coaches, the new UGA guys are dominating. And Daddy's team is